guys, Prowl1701 here. Today we're going to talk about the next Doctor Who The Collection box set. And Lee Binding has teased the colors for the next set. Now, one of my fellow YouTubers, Paul Bailey, reported on this yesterday because Lee had posted a picture to Instagram. I don't have Instagram. I couldn't really comment on it, although I did leave a comment on his video, and it was a great video he did. This morning, Lee had done a post of it on Twitter, which I do have. I don't really use it, but I do technically have it. This is actually the main reason I have it. And we're going to take a look at the colors and do our little guesswork here. So as we can see, it looks like a bit of the gray. This could be gray or silver, I think. This looks kind of like the gray that the box normally is, that kind of grayish colors the boxes is or are. But I think this is going to represent silver. Then we have this kind of gold or cream color here fading into orange. Now, the orange immediately makes me think of a 60s set. But probably because I think of the colorized Hartnell intro, which is like orange. And orange I could definitely see being a 60s color. I don't think it's going to be the 60s, though. I think it's going to be season 25. Hear me out. Season 25 makes the most sense. We're due another McCoy. At this point, the silver, of course, would represent not only the Cybermen being silver, but also Silver Nemesis. This color right here, which you could call gold or cream, the gold could represent the gold coins that Ace uses against the Cybermen in that story, which is a bit silly, but it's there. And the if you look at it as more a cream color, it looks a lot like the color of the Imperial Daleks in Remembrance. They are that kind of cream color like this. And then orange, this looks like the color of the blast the Imperial Daleks shoot. Because, you know, the Renegade Daleks shoot the traditional kind of teal-colored blast. But the Imperial Daleks, the ones that are this color, shoot orange blast. So seeing these two colors together with silver for Silver Nemesis really just screams season 25 to me. So that's what I think, is that it will be season 25. The colors are interesting. We haven't really had a strong orange on it yet. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing that. I know Lee was originally playing with doing season 12 in orange instead of purple, and I've actually seen the artwork of it in orange instead of purple, where he had some extra stuff on the front, like Harry and Sarah, before he decided to just do villains, which is a really cool piece of art, actually. So, yeah, that's kind of my theory on that. Other rumors going around about season 25. People seem to think that there's going to be like an interview with Ian Levine. I don't know if they would want to associate with Ian. Ian's just very blunt about his opinions, which is his right. But I could see where that would rub people the wrong way, where they might not want to have anything to do with him. But somebody asked Chris Chapman the other day about, hey, are you ever going to do an interview with like Doctor Who's most famous fan? And Chris Chapman said, on the next box set. Now, he doesn't say Ian, but I think that's kind of who we think of. Of course, it could just be, he could have been being facetious, or he could have meant a different biggest fan. He could have been a biggest fan like, you know, David Tennant's a big fan, and he's a Doctor, so that could be the biggest fan. So who knows, but he did mention something like that. He could have been playing, but he did mention that. And there's also talk of perhaps getting an announcement within the next couple weeks as well. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is the colors. And it just screams season 25 to me. I mean, I could see it being a 60s season, I guess, with the orange. Also kind of screams 60s. But overall, I think season 25 is going to be next. So I want to know what you think and how excited are you? And would you like to see season 25 next? And go ahead and complete the McCoy era, thus completing the first Doctor's era that would be complete in the collection range. Don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button as well. I also have a Patreon if you would like to support me on that. There's a link to that down there as well. I want to give a shout out to a couple of my top tier patrons, Colin Coney and Finn Perkins. I appreciate their support, as I do the support of all of my patrons. Also want to give a shout out to Craig Tucker, who joined the Patreon recently. I very much appreciate the support. I've seen Craig several times down in the comments before, so it's always good to have him there, and I appreciate him supporting my endeavors on Patreon. I also have a P.O. box down there if you want to send me anything to look at and review. A link to my Amazon wish list is down there, and a link to my Amazon UK wish list is down there. I've updated that recently as well. most importantly, thank you for watching.